Merry morning and moon, sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your weekend vibes general reading. So as you know, general reading just means if you see this, there might be a message here for you. If there's not, that is just a story. So let's see what we got going on for the weekend. Remember that song, Everybody's Working for the Weekend? Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, hardworking, dedicated, determined. Queen of Swords. Swords represent our thoughts and our intellect. Queen of Swords is, I would describe her as she's integrity. She walks and talks with integrity. She's also not like real warm and fuzzy. Her energy is cutting out BS. Ace of Swords. Swords, again, are our thoughts and our intellect. So Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's about having some aha moment. The Hermit. The Hermit represents going within, looking for your star. And one more. Page of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. So, Page of Pentacles is about new opportunities. It's about learning something new. Maybe going back to school. Maybe some online courses, something like that. And so you got 2 pentacles and 2 swords and 1 major arcana, which is the Hermit. So I'm going to say you're thinking a lot about your future, or you're thinking a lot about your home and maybe your job, what your, how you make your money. I think the vibe is going to be determination, being determined. Like I said, the Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, nose to the grindstone. He is determined and he's dedicated to whatever it is he's doing. Because you got the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is, like I said, learning something new. It could be a student. It could be new opportunities coming in, a new job. You got Ace of Swords, which is, Ace of Swords is clarity, like an aha moment. Queen of Swords is cutting out the BS, but speaking, walking in integrity, being very honest, being very clear in your communication. And then there's the Hermit. And the Hermit is kind of going within, searching for your star, doing some deep introspection. So I think the vibe for this weekend is determination, because I think we have been really searching for our star. We've really kind of gone deep within and had some real aha moments. We've kind of gotten some clarity on what we need to do, what we want to do. And that probably involves communicating clearly and honestly with people in our lives. And, communicating maybe like, I can't be in this situation. This job isn't working for me. This relationship isn't working for me. But you want to cut out the BS, be it people, situations, bloody, bloody, bloody. Because you're wanting to better yourself. You're wanting to learn. Like I said, you could be going back to school. You could be doing some online stuff. Because you are hardworking, but you're determined. You're determined and dedicated to having a safe and comfortable home, relationships, environment. So that's what I'm going to say the vibe is determinate. You're determined. Determination. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords represents rest, taking time to recuperate. It's self-love and self-care. King of Cups. King of Cups cups represent relationships, emotions, and feelings. King of Cups is emotional healing, emotional wisdom. Big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love. He's also represents drama. Drama king or drama queen. Four of Wands. Wands is our energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. Four of Wands is celebrating life with family and friends. This could be an upcoming wedding, some kind of gathering. And one more. Ace of Swords twice. So yeah. So this is the dealio. We are determined. We are determined this weekend. And why we're determined is we're clear. We're clear now on what direction we want to go in or what we want to do. We're clear on what the truth is for us because we really took the time to go within, search for our star, really our purpose. Like, why am I here? Why, what do I want to be doing? And in the process of that, you're probably going to have to cut out some BS, but you're going to have to communicate this clearly and with honesty. Like, yeah, this isn't working for me. This job isn't working. This living situation, this relationship, even your own self, lifestyles, habits, what do you need to cut out in order to better yourself? So it's like you're determined to have a better life for yourself. And that's going to require you to recuperate, to really take the time to rest in your nest with your heart and with your thoughts, which you've done with the Hermit, I believe, but you still want to really kind of rest because you want that emotional healing. You want to be emotionally wise, moving forward. You're determined to have this emotionally balanced life. Now, this is also, you don't want any more drama. No more drama. None. So, you're looking into ways to better yourself. You're determined to do that. So that might mean going back to school. It might be learning a new skill, going online, getting some kind of certification. It could also mean that you are open to new opportunities. A new job could come along, something like that. Because you're determined. You're determined to be dedicated to creating a life through hard work that is comfortable, safe, and secure. Emotionally, physically, your relationships, the whole thing. Because ultimately, you want to be celebrating this life with your family and friends. You want to be waking up in the morning and looking forward to your day, to your life, So I'm going to say that is the vibe. This weekend is determined. You're determined. You're determined to have a better life. And that might require you to have to cut out certain things. But that leaves you open to, you may want to be cutting out any drama, any people or situations that create chaos. Could even be your own lifestyles. You need to take that time to just really rest and go within. But ultimately, by cutting out the things that don't serve you, that's part of your clarity is like, yeah, I want to move forward. I'm determined to have this purposeful, fulfilling life, but I may have to cut out some things. But you're determined to have that comfortable, safe, and secure home, life, relationships, yada, yada, yada. So thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.